Alright, good morning guys. We're back with another Kennen video. I just finished rolling out of bed and getting my lift done, so I'm a little out of it right now. But I want to get a couple more games in before I start my day today. Wow, okay, Rumble. I don't think I've ever actually faced a Rumble on this own. Same deck that we ran in the last video. No modifications since then. I like having Lightning Rush, Stack Deck, and obviously just having a 2-drop. It's really nice. Um, Ooh, that's a really nice opening. What does this even do? Yeah. I think, honestly, I'm pretty happy with my hand. I don't feel the need to put a merchant down, so I think I'll just play out the bird and pass. Um, just helps smooth out my mana curve a little bit. Um, Honestly, I feel like we just start with Lightning Rush. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Peak top 3. Honestly, I think we take to Disciple, and then we just throw the bird in. So I think it's also just going ahead and stack deck. Let's do a little smoothing out. Let's see what we get. I think I like taking the seal here. Yeah. So I think I can probably just go on ahead and play the Disciple out. I don't really feel a strong need to just throw in a Soaring Scout. I think I can sack it next turn, so I'll probably just go on ahead and play out the seal and pass. I could have moved in with the Scout, got an early Conquer, but if I moved over here, obviously he was just gonna take it anyways. Um, oh, hello. Hello. Could you be? I think here I have a couple play lines. I could just ignore this mess. Um, what could this be? Could be a sword, I guess. I feel like honestly I just go in here and just try to nuke the blue sentinel. I could Kennen, stun the blue sentinel, and then go in with like 6 total. See if I can bust this up. But this has shield 2. Is that a mech? No, it's just, oh, it's a golem. I feel like I mean, actually, that's a fine play. He'd have to get a sword, and then he could kill one of these guys. I feel like that's alright. Just get this out early. It's maybe not the best play, but I feel like it's alright. Okay, so let's go on ahead and empower this. Let's use the empower. Let's just go on ahead and assault in. So this goes here. You can go on ahead and burn one. I didn't even see that. I guess there's a hotkey for burn. What? Chat about. Empowered it. See what he thinks. If this is a sword, he'll probably just slap it on the golem. I think we're having a little miscommunication here. I'm not sure if he was aware of the empowerment or what went wrong there. To be clear, Kennen was played from Champ Zone. Ooh, okay. thought he just wanted to kill the disciple, but sure. Okay. Kennen played from champ zone, stunned the golem, which let me empower here, and then obviously just walked on in with the empowerment. Could have also dragon formed, could have played out hook and just moved over to the left side and tried to hook an Alawi. But honestly, I'm really scared of letting this golem sit on the field for too long. Okay. Who are you targeting? Bird. Okay, so he comes down to 1. So I will kill that. Then who do you want dead? Okay. Okay. It's not ideal. That's fine. He gets the hold with the golem. That was a weird set of interactions. I'm not entirely positive we were talking on the same wavelength there, but that's fine. Oh, rumble. Can I hold? Eh. I feel like here, I just go and murder rumble. Get shield +2. Okay, what do I have here? So he's at 12, right? This is 5 +2 plus max up +1 including me, and then he gets shield, so actually he is at 13. So if I went in with Kennen, I'd be at 4 if I stunned, plus potentially 5. It's kind of eh. Like, it's alright. I think, honestly, I could go in with only Kennen, and then play the hook. Nah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna Dragon Form Kennen, go in, murder Rumble, stun that guy, so I'm a little bit more afraid of him just making more tokens, and then work off of that, I think. Yeah. I feel like this isn't probably not the best play, but I think it's fine. I could also honestly just walk. No, I can't just walk in with that. Okay, so this goes to 5, this gets +2, which lets me kill it. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Okay, so this base power goes to 5. And then I'm gonna run in here, ping the 2 to stun him. This goes to 7. I don't think he's got anything that he can play here. Then I'll just kill the Rumble, bounce myself back. So maybe I'm not communicating this well enough. Nope. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'm not making myself clear enough. I guess I can just tap my 2 and play out a merchant. And I think honestly I'll just go on ahead and get on the board. The Hawk's not really doing anything, just hanging out over there. Oh, let me get rid of that. Okay. So, we don't have anything incredible in our trash except like Alawi. So, I don't feel the need to play out Spectral Matron anytime soon. I think next turn I'll probably play Hook, play Vanguard Captain to go wide, and then work from that. But I want to see what he puts on here. He's getting a lot of value off of this Sentinel, which I don't love, but I also am not entirely sure that he's actually getting the value. Like, I don't think he's marking that he gets 2 energy. Oh, there we go, more power. You figure Need to actually get my hook online. Really. Him backing off that battlefield was probably the best thing that could have happened. I think, honestly, let's play out hook. Let's play out Vanguard Captain. Good with that? I guess it doesn't really matter if he's good or not. Could move the merchant to over here just to get the discard, but honestly, I don't know how much I value that. I think honestly, I'd just probably pull back. I mean, if he comes over here to contest the bird, it's just value for me. I think I can just leave the bird there. I think, actually, I am going to get the discard just because if I hit a Spectral Matron, then I kind of want that in my trash. So I'm going to go here, discard, draw, pass focus. Okay, let's go on ahead and tap, tap, recycle, trash, 4, 5. Lowy is by far the best play here. Obviously I can't play Soul Gorger. I want to play the Disciple, so I will just play you, recycle the rest. I get a Tentacle, and then I'm empowering you. There's not really a blue or red board wipe I'm afraid of, except for the Battlefield one. Blanking on the name right now, so I'm just going to play this and pass. 1, 2, 3, so you are a 7. So free tokens. Was it unchecked power? That's battlefields only, so I don't really commit to battlefields in a big way anyways. Gilly gear, alright. That's unfortunate, but fine. Really not getting a lot of hook value this game. This Rumble's kind of got hands against my deck, which is interesting. Get my exhausted rune off of that. So now, I guess I'll see if he holds this battlefield. Get assault 1, when I conquer you may recycle another friendly unit. It's another friendly unit, so he could recycle the golem. Next turn I have a pretty strong comeback though with, it's fine. I have the Kennen empowerment, I have this Alawi who's pretty big, and if I want to, I could play Spectral Matron, pulling a Vanguard Captain, which would be kind of cool. Reduce its energy cost by the might of the unit you recycled. Okay. Yeah, sure. I would not play that to base, or to battlefield. I think he needs to keep that behind, because if he full commits this battlefield, I'm going to blow him up. I don't know how much he's got in hand that can deal with me for 4 mana. I've got a good amount of power that can be thrown at him. Might not get all of it, but I'll almost certainly get the 2 rumbles, which is what I'm, I think, most afraid of right now. I mean, the Sentinel's not great, but it's not doing a whole lot. This rumble's the scary thing. Come on. Great top decks here would be, just give me a Harnessed Dragon. That would be the ideal. Or something that can let me dig for a Harnessed Dragon. Okay then. This guy's cooking something. This is entertaining. Okay, well, obviously not a whole lot you can do on defense here. I think I'm gonna scoot on over here. Just get the Conquer. Let's see. I think I just move over here raw. I don't think there's anything that can contest me, and blue and red, so just move over here with my Lowy. Okay. You get a token off to conquer. And then I'm in kind of a funny spot here. I want to leave enough to where I'm not going to get burned on the clapback, but we'll see. I think I'm going to play this. Empowerment doesn't matter here. Just fish out a Vanguard Captain. Which moves you up to 10. And then I don't think there's a board wipe I'm afraid of except for unchecked power, so I'm going to just play the Nocturne to base. I don't think I care about holding these battlefields, I think I'm more concerned with retaking if there's an unchecked power here. If I played a Nocturne, they would just be playing into unchecked power. So, I think this is acceptable. He's got me on the back foot here. Obviously, I don't have a whole lot of card advantage right now. So we'll see. I definitely, if I could go back and redo this, I think I messed up by not. I don't think I should have walked into that battlefield with the Soaring Scout and the Disciple. I think I should have, instead of Kennen, I think I should have just Dragon Formed and killed the Blue Sentinel. So I forget what he played in response. I think it was the Temporal Breach which reset it, but I guess that wouldn't have mattered anyways. So I guess I just shouldn't have walked in there. Maybe I should have committed to the other battlefield earlier. But he's got to work to recapture the right battlefield. Obviously, he doesn't really have to do anything for the left one, but I'm not in danger of losing this turn. Next turn, I'm in danger of a Thousand-Tailed Watcher, so I'll probably double conquer and then just load up on one battlefield. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. God, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have +1 for each token you control. I can ready all unit. Huh? I missed some. That's fine. I don't know what ready all unit means. I'm assuming maybe the recruits are like not popping up on his end or something. If he lets me hold here, that's just gravy. I think he's just loading up to try and nuke me next turn. Just take both battlefields, but we'll see. Great top deck here. Just give me something that can dig me out of Harness Dragon. Not entirely sure what's going on right now. That's atrocious. Okay, well, she held, so I go to 11. I also get a buff. Here. Yeah. Okay. So I think the game plan is just hold the battlefield over here. I think. I don't know what he's got for 2. I think I honestly just probably assault a Nocturne and just see what happens. Honestly, actually, maybe I'll do Kennen. just because I'm not going to get any value off of his stun anyways next turn. So just, let's see, let's label you assault. Let's move 2 in, so you go to 6. So it's 6 into 2. Okay, so things I'm afraid of. Unchecked Bower, Thousand-Tailed Watcher. I think I've just got to commit here. I think I leave 2 recruits in base so that if he uncheck powers, I can just double conquer and win. But I think other than that, I have to full commit. So I think I don't want to just like let him Watcher over here. I think I need a pile on this battlefield. So I think I'm just gonna move you, you. I think I move the Noct. Honestly, I'll put the Noct over here. So that he can't just like easily walk in. And then I'll put one more recruit so he can't just go in with the Forerunner. Then we'll just go over here. I have no idea if this is the right play, but I think like Unchecked Power and Thousand-Tail Watcher are the 2 things that shoot me here. Thousand-Tail Watcher, at least this gives me a fighting chance because the allow is just so massive. But alternatively, he could just walk in one at a time, and like, if he nukes my tokens, then I'm in trouble. This is definitely just a dicey position here, and that seal draw was awful. To be fair, though, I've also played a pretty bad game. I'll toss the guys on left battlefield just to make him have a little bit more trouble here, because the Forerunner could have just walked in, because it gets +1 off of Rumble there, so I needed to get at least 7, so now at least he's got to commit either a buff, or he's got a Watcher first, so it checks to see if he has it, so we'll see what happens. But this is probably the last turn, either way. I don't run any serious board clear in this deck, aside from Harness Dragons, which I haven't really seen. So, you know, if he can basically stick his units, then kind of screwed here. Yeah, okay, so you are at 1, you are also at 1, you're at 1. You go down to 9, you go down to 1, you go down to 1. I think I might be dead here, so Alawi trades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. 7, 8. Yeah, that's that. I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright. Yeah, that was just a watcher check. I played that pretty poorly too. I don't really know how much Forbidding Waste is actually doing for me. I'm just gonna try Volume Walls. I think I definitely should have moved onto the left battlefield sooner with that Hawk. And that first trade was really bad for me. Okay. I'm just practicing with the main deck right now. I'm ignoring sideboard for now. So, see what happens there. Keep the 2-drop. Cycle Alawi. I like keeping Seal just in case I get Hook or Vanguard Captain early. Sure. Alright, let's see what we get. Actually, let's learn a lesson here. Why don't we... Once again, I kind of want to keep this for Vanguard Captain, but if I pull a Nocturne here, then I'd love... I did that way out of order, but I'm hoping he at least understands that. Yeah, okay. So, play the Nocts. This to trash, this to hand. And then we'll just... pretty okay with just playing out Soaring Scout. And let's not forget the Kennen empowerment. Could Traveling Merchant, just to throw a Vanguard in the trash for a future Spectral Matron, but I think I'm just a little behind right now. I did that way out of order, but I'm thankful he understood that. That's fine. Okay, let's see. When a showdown begins here, predict. Sure. Honestly, let's just throw this. Actually, yeah. Let's just throw the Soaring Scout over here. And you get to see my hand. For whatever that's worth. And we'll pass. The next turn we can go after the Forgotten Monument. I guess this turn he might just walk over there. We have a pretty strong turn with just playing out Kennen next turn anyways. Stun whatever ends up on a battlefield, presumably Diana. Yeah. These are both minimum of 1, so... Actually, I didn't even read that. I'm glad it was a minimum of 1, because I would have just suicided my poor bird into that. I actually don't even know how a 0 to 0... I guess they bounce, so... If it had gone to 0, I guess it would have just tied. Sure. Okay. Ew. Hate way. It's just Lightning Rush. I don't really need a Spectrum Matron. I think this goes to trash, you get played, and you go to hand. So my play could be Kennen here, but honestly, I don't know if I need it to be. I think I could just stack deck and then move into a Vanguard Captain. I'm pretty happy with just like empowering the Shadow Order Disciple, scooting in. It dies to Hui, but what else is new? I think I'll do that. So I think a little bit of an order lull. I should have done that before I fished in case I got knocked, so that's not bad. So this is a 4, and then trash. And you get 5. Okay, and then it goes to -1 because of that. I guess you technically stay as free for now. Playing a sloppy game here. Stack deck. Holy Jesus. Alright, alrighty then. Well, we know where our dragons are. No, actually, that brings up a good point here. I think I might honestly just play out Kennen, just to leave up mana to dragon next turn. And I'm pretty happy with this. Oops. Come on, there we go. Could have Vanguard Captain there, but I kind of like just getting enough mana to play out a dragon. I can shoot this stinky little Hui if that ends up hitting a battlefield. Or if he plays out something big, I don't even know what he would play. I don't know if this deck is running like Heron or something, the new 7-drop. I guess he could play out his champ unit and like leave mana up for spells, but I think either way, just play it slow, play it a little control-y, and we'll go from there. Obviously, hitting 2 Nocturnes feels really good for me. I haven't really gotten a lot of merchant value, but honestly, I kind of like my hands. I kind of like just having Spectral Matron. I could trash the Vanguard Captain instead of playing it directly, and then just Matron it. Okay. What you got? Sway moves in, then I'm pretty happy. So I think I can just Harness Dragon and then just nuke the other way with a Noct. Right. I don't think I have a strong reason to move in here. I think he could have Retreat, which would be kind of annoying with the Harness Dragon or whatever that 1-drop spell is. But I think I'm fine just leaving these two guys here to score. He's got to move in. He's got to be the aggressor. He shouldn't have too much that can hurt my backline in this deck, aside from like Watcher and Bellows. So I think I might just Dragon and try to snipe one of the ways. If he's got like a hand bounce here, that could be annoying. Okay. And then just pass. Like, I could move the Disciple back, but he's got to do something about both battlefields. And honestly, I don't really care about the Disciple since I don't have Hook. This at least forces him to move both the cat and Hui in. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Get my rune. So I got a good amount of power to retake. I can take care of the cat with Kennen plus empowerment. Or no, I can do it with dragon and empowerment, and then the dragon will die off of the leader effects. Okay. Is he doing his draw or is he doing his ready? I don't know what he did there. Ooh. Temporal breach? Maybe? This is one of those situations where I probably am just ignorant enough to where I should just move straight in and just deal with the consequences. A little brute force. Really? What could he have in Wages of Pain? Is that what it is? Consult the past, Wages of Pain. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of down to just like throw 2 Nocturnes and a Merchant at this one, just see what I draw. If it's Wages of Pain, he can't kill the Nocturne, I still get over it. Bellows Breath doesn't do anything. Or not Bellows Breath, Consult the Past. I'm just gonna move over here. And then discard, draw. Just see what happens. It's not the most efficient use, but when an enemy unit attacks battlefield. Oh, it's each enemy. That actually sucks. I completely misread that. Wow, that's good. What the hell? When an enemy unit attacks battlefield. Um. Okay. Well, that blows. That was my own dang fault. So let's just plow onwards. Yeah. Uh, Kind of alright, just like allow a matron into. Oh, I discarded the second matron instead of the captain. That was a goof. It's fine. This is probably also wages, right? gives it -1. I'll just see what happens. Honestly, I'm fine just checking Dragon at it too. Just hold on to this battlefield. So do this. Give you Assault. There's now a stunned. Cool. Kind of forgot about Emperor's Divide. Okay. I need to clear this. This is still presenting 8. I think honestly I'd just try to hang on. Or to move over there next turn. So the Nocturne thing was a major goof, but lesson learned. I think I read that like twice and just misread it both times. So he's probably gonna give it +3 and then Discipline. Swipe that battlefield. Scuttle. +3. Did you get a token? No. Okay. It's nifty. Let's see, we get off Lightning Rush. Finally. Good lord. I think. What do we have here? 11? I think this is actually perfect. So I think Vanguard Captain. This is a really good sequence for me. Moves you to 7. Play Baited Hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a Nocturne. But we don't have another valid target, so I'd say let's just play the Nocturne as our Baited Hook target. This still gives us Empowered. And then I'd say, honestly, we just walk over with a Lowy. And I guess I try to hold. Like, that's ugly. That's real ugly. We're very vulnerable to Thousand-Tailed Watcher with that. I think I have 3 tokens. Ah, you just can't see them. I think honestly, let's just empower. Let's give a Lowy Assault. I get a token. I go to this. Okay, so if he Thousand-Tailed Watchers me next turn, I need to have this in play. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That was a weird game. I made a major goof. But with that being said, this video has already run far too long for y'all. Sorry about that. So I will stop recording here and catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for joining.